Everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a little project for you. This is another inspired by Edith from Scrapbooking with me. All this month she is having a challenge, and you complete any of the projects, post them on Instagram and tag her, Scrapbooking with me, or post a video and tag her, and then post pictures of your projects over on her Facebook group, and you'll be entered to win 4 prizes at the end of the month. But I have to say, the creations she's done for this month have all been just like right up my alley. And so you don't have to do all of them, but I have been wanting to, but just because I have enjoyed them so much. And I'm kind of going out of order in the order that she did them, but she turned this up a little pamphlet or something into just like a little folder, and that's what we're going to do today. And so I am going to start by gessoing this because, well, it's awful bright. And so I'm just going to put some gesso on here, if I can get it out of the bottle. And I have my little mat. This is from like one of the little place cutting mats from the Dollar Tree, and it's a wonderful thing to do. It cleans up real easy, and so I've got my address right there. Not that many of y'all probably have my address, but I had to change from the P.O. box to the my home address just for financial reasons. This P.O. box has got to be really expensive, and I just couldn't keep it up anymore. So I don't post my address like I used to, but when you email me, you can get it. Anyway, off subject totally. So the reason why I'm gessoing this also is because it's pretty lightweight material, and I want to do some pretty specific things to it. And gesso makes things have like a little grip, or what they call it, gives it teeth. Now, this is not going to cover everything up, and that's, you know, I'm okay with that. I can always go back over it. Just a little bit more. I'm about to the point that I need some more gesso. You know, when you have a craft room that's so full of everything but the stuff that you need for creating. And I have to tell you, when I was in Walmart the other day, there was not a bottle of paint to be found, gesso or anything. Not that I don't think they carry gesso there, but they might, but there wasn't anything there. So I'm going to let this dry, and then we'll turn it over and do the other side. Okay, guys, change of plan. Now, Edith had put deli paper on top of hers while it was still wet, and I wasn't going to do that, but I think I am. I'm just going to tear this in half and scrunch it up, and then lay it on top. And of course I can cut all the extra stuff off of it afterwards. This does give it some really nice texture, and the gesso does kind of act as a glue, because you know, to make gesso you got to have glue. So I'm just going to smooth this out, try and be very careful not to tear it. Okay, and then I'm just going to go over this with some gesso. I do like the texture that this gives. Also, when you use gesso to prime your work, like if you're doing paper art and you want to use gesso and you want to put liquids or something on it, it kind of helps it give it body to keep from tearing your, you know, soaking your paper and stuff. So if you hear chomping, my dog's over here eating. So that's what that chomping noise is. Okay, now I'm going to let this dry. Okay, guys, so we're all dried and everything, and I decided to go ahead and leave this on here, around here, because next thing I'm going to do is put some ink on there, some spray mist. Now, I've had these tattered ink mist for a long time. And this is supposed to be light pink. Does this look like pink to you? So I am shaking this up and I am going to test spray it on something. I guess that could be pink. Let's dab it up and see. Okay, well, it's light pink. Just in case I brought some bright pink out that I knew was pink. And then I also have some Tattered Angels Glimmer Mist and this color that bring out the gold, because I'm going to be using some of this paper right here, and I thought this was lovely. So I'm just going to give this a few spray mist, and I thought if I left the paper on it, even though I have my mat down here, it would give me more protection of spraying, because you know sometimes mist can be rather messy. So I'm just going to spray some of this on here. And then I'm going to take a paper towel and dry some of it up. Okay. And then I'm going to spray a little of this green on here. Just picking up some of the colors from the paper. And I love pink and green together. Those were my sorority colors, pink and green, a long time ago, back in the dark ages. I'm just going to spray just a little bit more pink on there. Because I am picking some of the ink up off when I spray it. So you just keep layering colors like that. And just leave the colors in the crevices. See where, you know, where I scrunch the paper and then put it on here. Now I'm just going to go around the edges and spray a little gold. Okay. Ooh, these are very pretty. It's very subtle. I like that. Okay. And see, putting the gesso on here really helped contain some of the moisture. You see, it's not going through. I'm just going to let that sit just for a couple of seconds before I wipe it up. And then, if y'all think I'm throwing this tissue paper away when I'm done with it, I'm not. Alright, I think that's pretty. I hope you can see that, but you may not be able to. Alright, so now we're just going to dry this. Maybe, maybe not. What's going on with my thingy here? I think my heat tool got too hot. Alright, hang on, guys. Oh no, I hope my heat tool didn't stop working. That would make me so sad face. Well, we're going to let that cool off for a minute. I had it dry in the gesso. And let me go get the hairdryer. Okay then. So it's nice and dry. I'd be happy to know that my thing came back on. So this is the outside cover done. Now it's time to do the inside cover. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to gesso it. And I'm not going to make you sit here and watch me gesso. So when I get this finished, I'll be back. Okay guys, so while I am waiting for it to dry, and I'm sorry, I went ahead and sprayed it, but you guys see me did the mist and everything on the first page. I am going to cut down some of this paper here, just to go on our front cover, and maybe some of the back. But it's really brightly colored, and I wanted a more muted color tone. So what I'm going to do is take just a teeny bit of water, and I'm going to use some heavy-bodied acrylic paint, and just put some in there. And I'm just going to mix that around. I'm just kind of creating like a little whitewash. I want the flowers to be seen, but I don't want them to be so bright. So we're going to see if this works. And if it doesn't, I have more paper over there I can cut. But I think it should. So I'm just going to kind of whitewash over some of it. See, that's wonderful. That's the look I was kind of going after. I don't want my brush really loaded, but I'm just kind of toning down the brightness of it. Because I'm doing like a shabby style here, and I just want it to be just toned down a little bit. And you can accomplish that with water and a little bit of paint. Now let's see how that looks once it's dry. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. It's toned down just to take some of that brightness, brightness out of it. So I think I'm not going to use any more of that. You can see the original color against what we have here, the difference. So now let's get the other papers and start decorating. Okay, here we go. So that's the outside, this is the inside. Now the inside, I just muted it a little bit more. I kind of got heavy-handed with the paint, the pink, and so I just went over it with the same thing like I did with the whitewash, but with the gesso. And on the inside, I tore my tissue paper off. And I love that shabby edge that it gives. So that was intentional, in case you're wondering. So I'm going to work on the front cover first. And see what we're going to do. Okay, so I want this on the front cover, and that's a pretty good fit. I don't want to cover the whole front cover up, so I think I'm going to cut this down just a little bit. Maybe about ½ an inch off of it. Save that strip for something else. And that looks pretty good. Might take just a wee bit off the edge of it. Just a wee bit. Okay, perfect. We're going to glue that down. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to glue this down on this side, this side, this side, all the way to here, and then from here up to here. And I'm going to leave a little space here that I can slip a tag into. Okay, and I'm going to use a glue stick to glue most of this down. Run it on the border, on the edge. And I'm leaving this middle part open. I'm going to glue to here, and about the same amount on this side. So I'm just leaving that little piece open right here in the middle to slip a tag in. Just something different. So when I send this to somebody for a Happy Mail, I can stick a little hello in there. Okay. See, I think that's cute. So that little bit be left open. All right. I hope this Scotch Create glue sticks is going to hold. It says it glues to everything, so we'll see. Okay. And then I have some ephemera over here that I think that would look good with this. And I may create that tag right now. Whoops, I just busted the bag open. See how cute? That was too small though. It is too. So I think I'm going to have to do some smaller. This little thing says together. Oh, that's cute. So let's build my front first. And here's a little postcard. That'd be cute to put on there for Happy Mail. Be you. I like that. I also have some music page over here from another project. And I like the roses. Live a beautiful life. I may actually stick that on, create another tag and stick that on there. I like that. So let's just get started. I like that little key, little butterfly. Let me just figure out what I want to put on here now. So this is going to be kind of shabby, so I think I'm going to get my Victorian velvet ink and do the edges to it. Okay, so before I ink this up, I'm just going to tear it a little bit. Since nothing else is that clean edge, I like to make the rest of it just kind of shabby. Now, I have a big Victorian velvet somewhere, but yeah, I don't know what happened to it. I put things away. You spend all this time trying to get organized, and when you finally get everything at home or whatever, then you don't remember that home is. That's not cool. So I don't want to cover up that big rose, so I think I'm going to put it across the middle. Leave that there. Somewhere in there, yep. Okay. Then we got the little postcard. We got the little flower thing I want to use on this little cluster. We got this pretty hole. I like this tag too. It says you make me smile, but I don't want to use that there. Got this pretty flower here we can use. May not use the postcard. Just do some layering. I have some book page here too we can use. Let's tear a piece of book page. Give it a quick stuck. The glue stick works well. That's good. We just make an extra little cluster here. I'll put some book page and then we'll rip that off. And then we'll take the other little piece of book page and stick it on there. No rhyme or reason. I think I'm going to take this little lacy heart and put that on there too. But I think I'm going to need regular glue for that. I don't want to use a glue stick for something like that. So we'll just use a little bit of Fabri-Tac. Maybe. There it goes. Now, if I feel like I'm about to run out of space for the video's done, I'll pause y'all and then come back and show you what I've done, because I don't want to make this a 2-video project. So, and I think I'm going to put this right there while I got this out and the glue is flowing. I want to be able to see the book page, the music page. Okay, so now we're going to ink this little flower up. I don't like that stark white edge there. Okay. Put that on there like that, or maybe put it up here. I think I'll put it up there. And I think what I'll do is sort of try to get it underneath that heart a little bit, but not cover up my little saying right there. It says together. Okay. Go back down. Alright, and let's see. Let's, I'm not going to put another one. Sorry about that. What else do we have over here we can put on there? If anything. I may not put anything else. You just never know. But I don't want to fool around too much because, yeah, I'm not particularly liking that color butterfly. But you know what? Maybe if I added some pink, nah, I'm going to leave it. If I decide to put something else on there, I'll show it to y'all later. Alright, so now I think I'm going to run a little lace up here. This is not, I love the Dollar Tree, this lace here from the Dollar Tree because it's so vintagey looking. It's not like stark white. And I love that. Okay. I think we're going to run a little piece across the top here. I need to find some acetone. I know I have some here somewhere. And thin out this Fabri-Tac. I don't know why it does that. You would think, as long as this company's been making it, they would figure out a way. I think I want to go down this way. They'd figure out a way for it not to do that. Yeah, like that. Okay. And do I want to put some at the bottom too? Maybe. Snippets off of there. I love how this looks. It just dried so shabby like. I love this. Okay. So for the inside, the only thing I'm doing on the inside is I'm going to create some pockets for it. And I may use, this doesn't go, but I may use some of this dyed paper that I had left over from our other project that I did from our book to make the little pockets out of it. I think that's what I'm going to do. Let's see how. I don't want to get too close to the edge. Trim it down just a wee bit more. And I could put that on the my trimmer, but you know, I'm not. I like the way that looks. I'm going to cut a little notch in it. And I know I can't cut a straight line, but I think I might can do a little bit better than that. Okay. Let's see how much I need to cut off. About 1/2 inch. Wow, y'all, I can't believe that. Cut it a little bit smaller, but I got it lengthwise the right way. Okay, so I'm just going to punch out a little tabby hole on here. Turn it upside down so I can see it. And this is my, oh, which one is it? Yeah, I don't know, 1/2 inch circle punch. So I'm just going to kind of eyeball the middle here. Alright. And I'm going to use this and send off some goodies to somebody. So it's going to be at like a flat pocket, so it has to be able to get in there, you know. So I think I'm going to use liquid glue, not my glue stick, because I'm not sure how this will, gosh, I just love all this texture. I hate to even cover it up. Okay. Down in here. Now we might put something over the top, a little piece of ephemera or something. Oh, that was rather dumb. Don't cover that up. I'll leave all my bloopers in because, you know, we all make mistakes and nobody's perfect. See if I can get that lined up. See how that's holding now. Good. So we can slip down. You know, if we had a tag, we can put our, you know, some little flat ephemera in there. Maybe some lace or some, you know, a letter or a note card or something like that. But we're not going to leave it that plain. I've been looking at these. And I like that "You Make Me Smile" tag. I may put that on there. But I'm going to ink around. Alright, this one is pretty too. I like that. I think I might use that. Yeah, it didn't really have white flowers in it. Maybe not. But you know what? It doesn't have to be matchy-matchy. But I am going to ink the edges. Okay. Put that on there like that. And I like this "You Make Me Smile." Trying to keep an eye on the time for you. So if I cut off now, just let me say thank you for joining me. And if you've not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and do so by hitting that little subscribe button up there. Don't forget to tap the bell so you can be notified every time I upload a new video. That is, of course, depending on what you choose in the drop-down menu of the bell. So, thank you all for joining me. I'm not through, but I'm just saying, just in case I run out of time, because sometimes I do. Beautiful. I like that. I'm going to use that somehow. I want to stick that on there some way. Alright. And then I am going to use this flower over here. And I'll just do the edges in pink. There we go. And we'll just do a light dusting of pink over the middle of the flower. There we go. I think I'm going to put it right this way. And I think I am going to use one of these butterflies. Let me find it. That one's got yellow in it. Well, this has got yellow in it. Okay. There we go. Look like he's coming out of the flower. And you know, I think that's all we're going to put on that one. Now I am going to create a tags or put some goodies in the pocket, and I have them picked out already, but because the person that might be getting this watches my videos, I shall not put it up there. I'm not going to fill it up right now. Alright, I think I'll put this at the top. I like that. Kind of bring out some of the gold that's in the front. And all I'm going to do for the back is, if I do anything, I'm going to put another piece of that paper on there. And this person may be getting the rest of all the little goodies right here from the pack. I don't know. But yeah, I just put something up there like that. But I don't want to put anything up there too distracting or too bulky, because I don't want to prevent anybody from sticking stuff in there. And I might go back and add some trim to the inside. I'm not sure yet. But keep an eye out for Instagram. I will post some pictures on Instagram of the final thing. So we're just going to put a little postcard up there. And then you can write hello there if you want to. Alright, so repurpose. I'm done. That's what we did. We took a pamphlet that I received in the mail, and we painted it, sprayed it with the ink, collaged some papers on there, and yeah, put a little pocket in there and send Happy Mail in. Now, this might look totally different on the front because I may put some flowers on it. I don't know. But I'm trying to keep it pretty flat so it can mail a lot. You know, mail costs a lot these days. So, but remember, we're going to be putting a tag in here on the front. Something like that. You know, have a tag sticking out with some ribbon on it. So we have this big wide space right here to stick something in. So I think that's pretty cool. Alright guys, so that is my project. Phew, we made it to the end. And if you hung in there with me to the very end, let me know if you would like to receive Happy Mail like this. You never know when one might turn up at your door. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all again soon. Bye.